All right, have and have not fans. Wow, this video, I didn't even know what to title it, but I came up with something. Obviously, you see it there, and we are going to be talking about this literal blink and you miss it moment from the trailer from the upcoming episodes on May 7th. And I'm not calling anyone out, but I just see an increase in number on my social media. Has the show come out already? When is the show coming out? Guys, in the most loving way possible. The entire I think Tyler Perry and Owen have done this thing, which is very helpful, though it does kind of suck when I'm trying to get screenshots. They have put like a banner at the top of the trailers that tell you the name of the show, what time, the date the show is coming on. So I don't see why people are asking if the show is returning. Even on the trailer, I said May 7th trailer breakdown, Tyler Perry's The Haves and Have-Nots. When is the show coming back? What? So, with that being said, even though this scene is from the trailer for the May 7th promo, I have high doubts that this scene and the people I'm talking about in this trailer will appear in the actual May 7th episode, A Wicked Web. So just keep that in mind. And in my trailer breakdown, which again is about to crack 50,000 hits, if you have not watched the video, watch it. I don't know why you haven't. In that video, I literally break down the entire trailer piece by piece. And these follow-up videos are just kind of expanding on any ideas I talked about in the trailer. And for this particular one, we are looking at Veronica sitting in the jail. Well, I'm just going to say the police station, just in a chair out in the lobby area, if you will. And it looks like the cops are bringing some new inmates into the jail. And one of these inmates looks at Veronica and she looks at him with a telling glare. And it isn't one of those, black people, Mexican, or excuse me, anybody in jail, you do the head nod when you're walking past someone. This was a look like this was staged. This was a plan. This was, something that was supposed to happen. And there are just so many things that could be taken away from this one exchange. Kind of like, video game people out there. Two trainers lock eyes on Pokemon. It's a battle. Or superhero movies, Loki, when he was walking through the shield helicarrier, he looked at Bruce Banner, and then you know how that led to his mind control. And there's just so many other comparisons I can make. But I think in my theory breakdown video, I said, what if it's a possibility that, after the Criers get arrested, because we do know that Jim Cryer at the very least will be arrested due to the fact he's in jail. What if there's a scene where, Veronica tries to get back at Jim for whatever reason at this point? Do they have a vendetta against each other? I mean, I'm not saying that they don't, but it's one of those things where well, then again, let's say Jim gets arrested, but then Veronica doesn't. And in order to teach Jim a lesson about not putting Wyatt in his place, she decides to orchestrate a prison or a jail beating, where she sends in a thug to get arrested in order to take down Jim. Kind of like the Malones had Sal Malone put in jail to kill Wyatt. Or how Veronica had Toxic in jail to rape Wyatt. So maybe it'll be the same thing with Jim. Maybe not raped or anything, but just like, beat him down while he's already down. I could definitely see that happening because somebody is obviously physically abusing Jim in jail because they slam him up against the jail bars. And I could be wrong, but based off this scene, it looks like, and again, it's very like blurry. It looks like Jim's face is already a bit bruised up, so obviously he probably gets into a fight with someone. So I could definitely see Veronica putting this guy in there in order to do a job on Jim, if you will. I mean, who is this guy? I don't know about the name or the actor. It could be someone that Veronica hired from the list that Derek gave her. I think that would be good because once again, it goes into the whole Derek gave Veronica a list. She only called the one guy to blow up the car, called him back in order to take out RK and shift the blame to Jeffrey. But this is one of those things where I want to see more of this list. You can't give us a list of people, and that's the one thing I'm mad about. When Derek gave her the list, there wasn't like a camera focus shot where we can see the number of names, the names of the characters. It's almost like, the 13 goes to Scooby-Doo. You know, I keep making these weird comparisons, but I mean, growing up, I just think about all these television shows where there's like a specific number, and you know, instead of sending out the entire group against the protagonist in order to beat them, the villain will just send one at a time, which is damn right annoying. And with Veronica, kind of like, you know, when Jim called them alone for a bloodbath and multiple people were killed, you would think Veronica at some point would be at her wit's end and decide, you know, just take everyone down with her. You can imagine her calling up the entire list of people in order to do jobs at certain locations against certain enemies of hers at once. I can see that happening, but that probably will be her end game. No pun intended, because I'm excited about Avengers later this week. But who is this guy? I have no idea. Gosh, I mean, hell, for all we know, this could be another mystery. But nah, Veronica has a thing about looking down on other people. Like, hell, even that hitman made some hints to being sexually attracted to Veronica, but she pretty much dismissed him as like, wipe your damn shoes or something like that. And I'm just like, wow. So I don't think that she would be interested in him in that light. I would say that this is a guy that probably Veronica had locked away because, you know, she was representing against him in court. That could be a possibility, but it looks to me like the guy is just doing a simple look over at Veronica while Veronica is just giving him a mean glare. Another possibility, Veronica, for whatever reason, is sitting in the police station and inmates are being brought in. These two have never met before, but they do exchange looks. I mean, he looks at her because maybe he finds her attractive, and she's looking in disgust. But then in her head, you know, the wheels are turning, and then next thing you know, she decides to help him out of jail for whatever reason. And hell, for all we know, this dude could be another Derek. And or Quincy. What I mean by that is Veronica getting someone out of jail for something that she wants them to do. For Quincy, it was to take care of Candace. For Derek, it was mentioned, not seen, why she even got him out of jail, but we just know they had sex at least at one point, and then that's when he started to get a legit job, you know, as a contractor, a repairman, whatever the case may be. And Veronica rented him out, if you will, to her other wealthy friends. So I feel like this possibly could lead to a new scenario. I bet it's like out with the old and in with the new. No more Benny or RK. I don't know. I'm just speculating here, but I really don't have too much else to go off of, but we'll just have to wait and see. I mean, this could be interesting. It's just one of those things where you can't ignore when two characters notice each other. I'm just saying. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Who is Veronica's new mystery man next season? Remember, the show comes back May 7th, and I definitely urge you, if you have not done so already, hit that subscribe button as well as the bell notification icon. I know YouTube is kind of funky nowadays when it comes to this thing. I just know that sometimes I post videos, boom, thousands of views instantly. Other times a couple hundred, and then it won't be until like a week later when the video blows up. There have been people who tell me, yeah, you posted a video last Tuesday and it's, you know, the following Wednesday, and I'm just now being notified about it. So definitely hit subscribe, check the channel back. I sometimes post almost every day. It's not only just one video. Sometimes it's 3 to 8. It really depends on how much news to cover. But with that being said, we are going for 100,000 subscribers. I cannot make it there without you. So hit the subscribe button. It really means the world to me. And we're going to keep this thing going. So if there are any other have and have not related topics, or if loving you is wrong related topics that you want me to discuss, feel free to let me know. I'm getting ready for a new episode of Loving You Is Wrong tonight. I don't know if I'm watching live, but trust and believe, I have a feeling I'll be doing a ton of videos afterwards. So be sure to share this video around. My social media is in the description below, and I will talk to you all soon. Congratulations on making it to the end of this video. If you like what you just saw, make sure to hit the thumbs up button, or if you have anything you would like to add to the video, make sure to leave your thoughts in the comment section below. If you want to keep up with me on social media, go to the description box. All of my links for social media are right there. Also, if you feel like you would like to donate to the channel, make sure to click on the link to PayPal. Any amount helps. $1, $5, $20. As a full-time YouTuber, any support from my fans really does mean a lot to me. Finally, make sure to hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification icon. That way you're kept up to date on any new content I post to the channel. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you in the next video.